Today is a good day. It really isn't every day in your life you get a brand new camper van and a new bike. Inside this garage here is my new bike I'll be riding for the next couple of months, and I can't wait to show you. But check out the van. Super excited. Bear and I have been sleeping in it for the last 2 nights. We don't have the power set up yet, and it's a little bit messy inside. We haven't organized it all yet, but enough of me gibbering. Let's have a look at the bike. I know what you're thinking, riders. I'm a lucky guy, and I am. New bike day, new camper van day, Kenevo SL shakedown ride, done a quick setup. I've gone 25% sag at the front, 30% at the back, 24 PSI front, 28 at the back, and factory rebound and compression. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna take it easy because shakedown rides can be dangerous, but let's go. And this is what I like to call a power session. I'm gonna do an hour, hour and a half. I've got the extender, which I won't need. And I'm in Morathal, which has some really nice 3 or 4 downhills, short ones. And I'm just gonna loop it. Okay, dropping in for the first downhill shakedown ride on the Kenevo. Oh, it's big, it is big. Super confident. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sam, don't get too excited. It's easy to get excited. Kill yourself for Kodak. Definitely composed though. Oh, there's a nice little drop here. Oh, it's definitely composed. Very confident bike. Oh yeah, I'm liking it. If you watch the channel, you know I love everything. It's not like I'm riding bad bikes though, riders. You know, when we're testing these bikes, think about picking a $100 bottle of wine, getting 2 of them and trying to compare them. They're both good, but how good are they? And how good are they for you? I like it, it's different. I'm gonna say I definitely don't feel like I'm on an e-bike at all. I'm riding the S4, which I think the reach numbers are 485. And if you compare that to the large on the Levo SL that I'm riding, that's 30 mils longer. And it definitely feels it. Super stable though. Wow, what a downhill monster truck. But probably one of the first questions everyone's looking at when they see this bike, how does it climb? It's a big bike, 170, 170, 29ers. And how does it compare to the Levo SL? I'm gonna say on this type of fire road, when you have it locked out, very, very little difference. Technical climbing, which I will do, not sure I'll do it today, I just wanna do downhill. I just think this bike is designed for this. This is designed to shuttle up and smash down. Well, let's talk a little bit about the motor. If you're a fan of the channel, you would know that I've been rocking the Levo SL. I've done about 1,500 Ks on that bike. Had it 6 months, 9 months. And my long-term review's out. I love that bike. And the motor here, they've done a little bit of firmware updating. So we've got 35 newton-meters. I'm gonna say it does feel a little bit smoother, but it's small gains. It's not massive improvements. I was already really happy with the SL. And when this bike came out, I normally love specialized bikes, but this one didn't really excite me that much. And it's funny, I was talking to Bayer about it, and she was like, Sam, it's not for you. You're an old man. This is designed for like the 25 to 35. And I was like, whoa, she's obviously been watching the channel. And she's right. This is a big enduro bike. You know, it's for someone that I would say is probably younger, that wants to do hard enduro riding, that wants to push the bike to the limit, that's either too busy to keep their fitness or is just more interested in the downhills. Check out this, just to give you an idea. These guys in front are rocking a Merida E160 and a Santa Cruz Heckler, I reckon. And they're probably in trail and I'm in boost. If you're one of the fitter riders in your group on e-bikes, you can do it for sure. And also if you're one of the least fittest riders in your enduro group, you're gonna love it. Downhill too, a bit choppy through here. Nothing the Kenevo SL can't handle. And let's talk about the name. This is definitely an enduro with a motor strap to it. But you know, I understand the name, it's all good. This is their lightweight, big, hard-hitting e-bike. Thank you. Now we're over to the doubles. How does she jump? Whoa, load up. Takes a little bit more loading up. You gotta push down onto that suspension more. Way more than the Levo SL. But definitely confident through that. And the bike. So we're talking 170, 170, running on 29s. I think the chainstay is for, oh shit, that's super broken. I think the chainstay is for 40 something. But just like the new Gen 3 Levo, we've got 6-way change in geometry, which right now I'm in factory setting and I couldn't actually tell you which that is right now. I will tell you in the next ride, but it feels good, super planted, definitely longer. It's what I'm noticing straight away, but so planted and composed. Yeah. The more e-bikes I've been riding lately, I'm starting to like a shorter bike. Yeah, it's not as planted on those downhills, but it's more flickable in those corners. So I wanted the S4 because this is a downhill bike and I wanted it long. But that's something I'm gonna have to get used to. And also it's got a 50mm stem on. I hate a 50. It's not bad on this bike because it does help you weight the front. But I find a 50, the steering too fast. And I like a 35. I just find the steering more predictable. Okay, and this is gonna be a good test on how it climbs. This is not that steep, but it's pure technical rock climbing. And I can clean this on the Levo Gen 3 and on the Levo SL. Let's see if I can clean it on the Kenevo. Cleaned. Nothing wrong with how this bike climbs. Every bike you have to adapt to. You got to change your riding style. Just tweak it to the bike setup. A super enduro downhill rig is never going to climb like a trail bike, ever. But it can do it. So we're never supposed to say it's the last downhill, but it could be the last downhill. And I want to talk just about the integration. This bike is seriously next level. From the distance or from the close, doesn't, oh hang on, it's a bit chunky here. Let's concentrate, Sam. From the close up, you can barely tell it's an e-bike. And when you're riding it, I'm gonna say, I haven't ridden an analog bike for a while, but I'm gonna say this thing is super planted. I haven't actually ridden the Enduro Specialized, but I'm gonna put it out there and say this is probably gonna be better. I don't know, never ridden it, can't say that. And the upgrades. Wouldn't be a Sam's Bikes video if we're not gonna talk about the upgrades. So, definitely gonna put Magic Mirrors front and back. But I'm gonna say, the new butchers from Specialized are bloody good. So Schwabies, Magic Mary front, Big Betty back. Probably gonna go MT7 Maguras because I've got them on my Gen 3 and I'm a bit precious. I do like to have all the same. Oh, hang on, this is nice and open. So composed in that rough stuff. Yeah. And I got a bit of hate from changing to aluminium Industry 9 wheels from the carbon on the Gen 3. But you know, I'm not a massive carbon fan. So what do you reckon, riders? Should I change back to i9s, front and back, aluminium? Or should I ask i9 really nicely to send me a pair of their new carbon wheels, which look amazing, or leave on the Specialized wheels? What do you reckon, riders? Let me know. Just confidence for days. First shakedown ride done of the Kenevo SL, and the take homes are, it's a big bike. It's a super confident plush bike, as you would expect it would be. I really enjoyed it. I'd need to do some setups. It needs big trails, steep trails. Probably the trails I was riding weren't even big enough for what this bike can handle. So I'm really looking forward to doing those setups. And riders, what do you want to see? What test do you want to see on this bike? Clearly the first test I want to do is I want to do that average ride that we all do, and I want to do it back to back on the Levo SL and the Kenevo SL, and just really show that real world difference of the bikes, because I know a lot of people will be looking at both of these bikes now. And also I want to go and do some big jumps on this bike. This is a big burly bike, and I want to go to Fenasossa and try and jump the Supercross line. Riders, if you don't know what that is, I'll put a link in the description. I'm not sure if I can do it, but maybe I can. Let's see. And riders, thanks again for watching. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do share it with like-minded people. It really does mean a lot. And stay safe out there, and I'm going to see you next week.